Hey, it's absolutely fabulous. Thank you so much for joining my show tonight. Today, I have two special guests. The subject today is going to be dating in your 40s, 50s, and 60s. Today, I have two of my very good friends. I have Roz and Rita, the Sag ladies representing. And I'm not going to say who's 40, who's 50, or who's 60, but all I'm going to say is that we got some good, keeping it real advice for you today. So, ladies, what would you say is most important when you are trying to date over 40?
Well, what most important is protective sex, because there's so many things out there today, and people talk about HIV, but there are a lot of other things that people need to be concerned about, like just basic things. People who talk about herpes, and it's like it's just a cold, but it can really actually devastate your life. We need to really be considerate of all types of STDs, and really stay concerned and try to wrap it up, because life is so short. And you want to live to be over 60, 70, 80. It's really embarrassing and not really a great thing to get a STD at 60, because people look at you and think that you should be more intelligent and aware of these type of diseases.
So in other words, sometimes what happens is people who are over a certain age, they become almost relaxed, because if you haven't dated in a long time, sometimes these things have never come up. If you were in a relationship for 20, 30 years, monogamous with one person, that may have been a subject that never came up. So it's important to protect yourself. Great points, Rita. What would you say, Roz, is most important in terms of a woman feeling herself when she's going out here dating?
Well, I would say, based on my experiences, I don't date. I choose celibacy. I choose to be single, and I choose to be sex-free. I mean, that's just what I choose. I have had people come to me, guys, they're married, they're living with someone, there's always excuses. So I don't even get involved. I don't entertain it. I will not entertain it. And I get an AIDS test every year, annually, because I believe, like Rita said, you should protect yourself. You need to, I ask my doctors, do everything, STDs, from herpes to whatever it takes. Even though I'm celibate, that's just my choice.
That's a very good point. So we're coming back to the original point was, what would you say in terms of a woman dating over her 40s in terms of her self-esteem? What place do you think she's at when she wants to date? Do you think you're more confident over 40 or under 40? What would you say?
I have been so confident all my life. I just hate to tap myself on the back, but I believe that you should definitely respect yourself enough to, if the person is not somebody that's just pulling through every now and then, you definitely don't want to get involved with that type of relationship. My thing is, let's do Friday movies. Friday is movie night. Sunday is church. What else can we do? Let's take the 4-day weekends. I'm all about let's do things.
Okay, that's a great point in terms of doing things. I made another video talking about doing dates on the cheap. That's across any grade, any age level. You can go and date someone, go into a park, you can go to festivals, you can cook dinner at home, all of those types of things. We know you need to wrap it up. We know you need to do things that are going to bring edification to yourself. But what is the one thing that is super different between being a 40, 50, 60-year-old versus being in your 20s? Let's give our viewers one thing that you would give them.
I would consider that knowledge is power, and you should look at your experiences that you've actually developed from your 20s, 30s, 40s. Not afraid to say my age. I'm actually 60 at this time, and I thank God that He has allowed me to get to this age. And I wouldn't actually disrespect God for allowing me to get to 60. So therefore, I am going to move forward and thank God for His blessings, and expect people to look at me as a successful person that's managed to live until 60.
What would you say, Roz?
Ditto. I love it. I'm going to give my age. You guys know I've been 10 years back for many years, my Facebook family and friends that know me. But this December 10th, I will be 63, and this is what it looks like. I'm proud of it. I've taken care of myself.
Yes.
I'm a proud grandmother. I don't go by grandmother, but my kids call me glam mother because, I bring the glam. But my thing is definitely, I don't want to be a person that's 63 and
rocking boots and rocking nice boots.
Not only the boots. Yes, shoe cam, please. But definitely not only the boots, But my thing is, I don't want my grandchildren to be ashamed of me saying, oh, my grandmother has herpes, or she's got an STD, or she's out here with Tom, Dick, and Harry. You know, they tend to...
Your hoeing days should be over with. Is that what you're trying to say, Roz?
No, what I'm trying to say is most people that approach me are like 40-ish, 40-something, you know, and I'm like, I tell them my age, you know, I'm older than you. I can't date someone that's my son's age. My son's, well, he's 38, 39. How old are you, Scott? But, you know, I'm not going to date someone that's my son's age, you know, and my thing is, let's do adult things. Let's get on a cruise. Let's go on a trip.
Let's go on a
4
trip.
days. That's what I love to do. I don't
Great.
want to hear about, you don't want Starbucks. They do serve wine and beer, okay?
Yes. I would like to thank both of my guests today for chiming in on dating in your 40s, 50s, and 60s. And thank you for joining Absolutely Fabulous. Like, subscribe, and leave your comments down below.
And remember, knowledge is power.
Okay, I need to redo this.
I'm 20, and you should do that before you hit 40, 50, or 60.